He b'mei Hashverosh. Hu Hashverosh hamolech mihoidu ve'ad Kush. The Midrash says, Antioch, Hoidu, revolted against Ahasuerus. He won, and he took from them all the gold and silver. And now he's showing off. Sheva ve'esrim u'mea medino. Bayomim hohem. Esheves hamelech Ahasuerus al kiseh malchuso, asher b'Shushan aviro. B'shnas sholosh lemalcho. Aso mishte lechol tzoro v'avodov. Hel, Boraz u'modai. הפרטמים ושרי המדינות לפונו. הרויסו אס אושר כבוד מלכוסו ואס יקור תפארס גדולוסו. יומים רבים, 80 יום. ובמלואיס היומים האלה, עשו המלך לכל העם הנמצאים בשושן הבירה, למי גדול ועד קטון משתה 7 ימים, בחצר גינס ביסן המלך. חור קרפסוס חילס, חוחוז בחבלי בוז וארגומון, על גלילי חסב עמוד 6, מיתוס זהוב וחסב על רצפס בהת ושש ודר בסוי חורס. השקויס בכלי זהוב וכלים מכלים שונים ויין מלכוס רב כיד המלך. והשסיו כדוס אין אוינס, כי כן יסד המלך על כל רב ביסו, לעשות כרצון איש ואיש. גם ושתי המלכו עוסיסו משתי נושים, בס המלכות אשר למלך אחשוורוש. ביום השביעי כתב לב המלך ביין, אומר למהומן, ביזסו, חרבונו, ביגסו, באבקסו, זיתר, בחרקס, 17 סוריסים המשורסים את פני המלך אחשוורוש. להביא את ושתי המלכו לפני המלך בחסר מלכוס, להרעוז הו אמין, והסורים את יופיו, כי תובז מרהי. ותמואן המלכו ושתי לבוא בדבר המלך, אשר ביד הסוריסים, ויקצוב המלך מאוד, בחמוסו בוער בו. Ahasuerus makes a cheshbon. It's already 70 years since the Churban Beis Hamikdash, and the Nevuah of Yirmiyah is not going to be miskayim. So he makes a party. My father-in-law, Belshazzar, made a mistake. He got killed that night. I'm not going to make a mistake. Vashti gets killed. That's the beginning of the Nes. Vashti is replaced. Esther builds the Beis Hamikdash. He makes a decree, Lehovi es Vashti amalko livnei hamelech becheser malchus. To show Shatzar's daughter, Vashti. But the Marina Marko Vashti Lovo. She refused to come. In the epitome of the party, Yiktsoiv hamelech me'od. He got very mad. For 180 days, he is having the time of his life, the greatest of all kings, showing off, and one day everything crashes down. Everybody talks about Ahasuerus. He has no shalom bayis. He has no inner peace. He is a piece of garbage, from the highest to the lowest. Yomer HaMelech LaHachomim Yodei Ho'itim. כי כן דבר המלך לפני כל יודעי דוס ודין. והקרוב אליו, קרשנו, שיסור, אדמוסו, תרשיש, מרס, מרסנו, ממוכון. The idiot, the most stupid one was ממוכון. As I'll say, that was homon. פס סורי פורס ומודאי. רואי פני המלך, היושבים ראשונו במלכוס. The inner cabinet. Kedos ma la'asos b'malko Vashti. What do I do with her? Al asher lo osetho es mamar hamelech Ahasuerus b'yad hasorisim. She was asked to come in to show off. She was mevazemi. Yomer memuchon lifnei hamelech v'hasorim. The head jumped and he says, I'm going to speak before everybody. Lo al hamelech levodo ofso Vashti hamalko. Not only was mevayish the melech, she was mevayish everybody, all the sorim. I'm included. Ki al kol hasorim ve al kol ho'amim asher bechol medinos hamelech Ahasuerus. All the nations were mevuyesh. Not only the melech, he's not only one. Ki yetzeh devar hamalko al kol hanoshim lehavzois ba'aleihem be'einehem. Everybody is going to be now put down by their wives. Omram saying, Hamelech Achashverosh Omar lehovi es Vashti amalko lefonov veloi bo והיום הזה תאמרנו סורוס פורס ומודי, אשר שומוס דבר המלכו לכל שרי המלך, וכדאי ביזיון וקוצף. This is something that goes not only to the king, to us also. אם המלך טוב, יצא דבר מלכוס מלפונוב, ויקוסף בדוסי פורס ומודי, ולא יעבור, אשר לסובו ושתי לבני המלך אחשוורוש, ומלכוסו ייתן המלך לרוסו הטובה ממנו. She has to be impeached. ונשמע פסגון המלך אשר יעשה בכל מלכוסו כי רע בו היא. And with this, בכל אנשים ייתנו יקור לבעליהם למי גדול ועד קטון. From now on, wives will respect husbands. ויטב הדבר בעיני המלך והסורים, ויעש המלך כדבר ממוכן. וישלח ספורים אל כל מדינות המלך, אל מדינו ומדינו ככסובו ואל עם ואום כלשונו. Every language in the country, 127 different languages. יויס, כל איש סורר בביתו ומדבר כלשון עמו. The husband is the boss in the house. Chazal say that Vashti hated Haman, and Haman's wife, Zeresh, was not invited to the party. This made Haman very upset, and Zeresh was very, very disturbed. And Zeresh told Haman, make sure you get rid of her. And that was the first nest of the megila. Belshazzar's daughter is going to be destroyed, just like Belshazzar, once they made a cheshbon of the Chorban Beis HaMikdash. All they had in mind was the Yidden. Haman, even though he was the youngest, he jumped to a conclusion to kill Vashti. There's a little problem over here. It seems that Haman is mevayesh Achashverosh even more by saying, Melech is not the only one that was being mevayesh through Vashti. I was also mevayesh through Vashti. Melech's not the only one. I also suffered. It's like the king was in an accident, the driver was also hurt, and the doctors come to rescue. Haman goes and says, the king was not the only one hurt. Got some broken bones, but I got also some scratches. That is a chutzpah. Here the king is being mevuyesh in front of all the sorim, on top of the world. Vashti makes fun of him. She tells him, you became king because of me. You don't even have royal blood. You used to take care of my father's stable. You are a nothing. And Haman goes and he adds fuel to the fire. King is not the only one hurt. Everybody was hurt. This is the question of the Meforshim. Is Rav Shaul Amsterdam, one of the Anusim, who was nifter in 1660 at the age of 64. He explains that actually there was a big vikuach between the Melech Achashverosh and the Sorim. When the king has a private problem, has an megila, can he still judge somebody else for his favor? Vashti was mevayesh him. Achashverosh is now blind. He not paskin to kill Vashti by himself. He is nogea bedover. In such a case, you have to give the law to the court. He cannot paskin to kill Vashti. Haman wanted very much to get Vashti away. He hated her. And now is the time to strike while the iron is hot. So Haman got up and he said, the king doesn't want to paskin his own shaila. He wants us to paskin. We are not nogea bedover. We were all hurt. The entire world is hurt. It's a private thing for everybody. Just like the king was hurt, we were also hurt. We cannot be the judges? Of course we could. The king can also be a judge. Take the opportunity and kill her. This is what the Pasuk is saying. Ki chen devar hamelech livnei kol yoidei das v'din. In a private situation, you give it over to somebody else. The law. Chen devar hamelech livnei kol yoidei das v'din. To that, Haman said, The king is not the only one hurt. Everybody was hurt. If we could take the law in our hands, you could too. Rav Shaul Amsterdam. There was a vikuach if the king is allowed to get involved or not. But in the streets, everybody was saying, this king is very, very stupid. He has no seichel. This Igrois Rishoinos, the first letters, will help the Yidden when Haman is going to send the second letters to destroy Klal Yisrael, Refuah Koidim Lemaka.